Take me one day. I don't mind. You better promise me I'll be back in time. Boom, 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 boom. Gotta get back in time. Back in time. And get back in time. Feeling. Roll the dice. Remember, lightning always strikes twice.
Oh, after our apparently new intro music.
Intro music?
What you're just singing. I tried
Oh,
telling you we were live.
well, I missed it.
And, welcome to Derp Derp and Friends Reviews. I'm Derp Derp.
And I'm grabbing some water. Hold on. I'm a scheming.
And before we start, if I like, subscribe, comment, or just at under 30,000. We're like maybe 52 away, I believe, when I looked.
God help us all.
And a quick announcement. I think it'd be, once we're done with One Piece, we'll do some shorter anime. But I think I had the idea of, because we'll have a bunch of people that would be willing to help out, review. Yu-Gi-Oh! Would be the next big project.
When we get to 100,000 subscribers, which is
No.
never going to happen.
Nope.
Yes.
No.
That sounded like a great idea.
No.
Market, it is done, set in stone,
Nope.
it is certified law.
But we aren't
100,000
gonna.
subscribers, and we will watch Yu-Gi-Oh!
We aren't gonna do all of Yu-Gi-Oh! At once. We're gonna take breaks. Because you could take notes on the story. I'll take notes on the cards used. We can divvy it up that way.
Okay. And I'll watch it in Japanese.
No, we need an appropriate Joey Wheeler. Come on.
I don't remember the Joey Wheeler.
Come on, Hughes.
Hey, my version is Juno. And they actually have guns in my version.
Well,
and people die in my version, and it's more brutal in my version. Like when he faces the Arcana guy, and he's like, "Oh, if these saws will take you right to the Shadow Realm." No, those saws are gonna cut your wings off.
Well, when we get that far, I already have confirmation. Super Game Replay and Mulcat have agreed to join us in our in-depth analysis of that.
Yeah, Super Game Replay, whoever that is.
I haven't figured. We'll do like 3 or 4 smaller series after One Piece. Then do the original series of Yu-Gi-Oh! Then do a couple more smaller series. Then GX, couple more smaller 5D. We won't do them all at once. We'll take some breaks.
Yeah, that's it. Should we go like duel by duel or something like that? Is that how we should do it?
Yeah, or get the story parts into, but
yeah.
when they come into play, because not every single duel is actually related to the story.
Oh, just like the main duels?
Yeah.
Okay, got
Or,
it.
like, for the story part, but we didn't go in, like, depth analysis of, like, all the duels still.
Okay.
Because even though a lot of them have cards that aren't in the actual game, especially original Yu-Gi-Oh, some of them are actually good.
The cards are good? Or the duels are good?
The duels, yeah.
Yeah, I like some of the duels.
But then you have Pharaoh using a monster to attack the support platforms on a castle card, which made no sense. On a duel card.
No. In the first season? And he's facing the
the Star Collector, yeah.
the Eliminator.
Yeah. That guy.
Yep.
But
the moon has
but we aren't here to talk about Yu-Gi-Oh yet. Let's get to One Piece.
What? We're still doing that?
Drum Island.
Oh, okay, I guess we'll start. Oh, let's see. First of all, we have the Bloggy and Dory backstory, which is basically about how they started their feud, and they had a hunting contest, and they put some food back, and this little girl was like, "Hey, who's this bigger?" And they had a feud for 100 years based off their hunt. And the houses they were living in were the bones of the creatures they defeated. So, yeah, that's 100 years wasted, and I totally forgot how that started. But, anyways, Nami got stung by something, and she comes down with a fever. And she doesn't know what's happening. Nobody knows what's happening. And Vivi's there, and she asks, like, who's the doctor? And everybody points to Nami. And nobody knows what to do. Luffy thinks that eating more food would help her. And he has no idea what the hell to do.
Constantly, he tries to get her to eat food. Constantly.
Yep.
Not just once or twice. Throughout the span of like 3 episodes.
Maybe some meat will help you. Have we tried meat? That always makes me feel better. But then, as they are traveling, they see some random dude on the ocean, and they're like, wait a minute, is that guy walking on water? I think he's walking on water. Yeah, that guy's walking on water. Snake, no, he was on a ship. And a pirate ship comes out, and this guy named Wapol, or Wapol-san, he comes, and they're like, we've got your ship, we're going to defeat you. And Wapol starts eating the Gunmary, as one does.
Now, in my notes, I put Wapol/Waffle, because every single time in the dub, I could have sworn it called him Waffle, not Wapple, in the dub. It sounded like Waffle.
If you put on subtitles, you can know for sure.
Yeah, but I was just going with the funny, cause how the dub sounded. That's the only reason why I made that note, because it sounded like Waffle. So I was very confused at first.
All right.
So Luffy defeats him with his classic Gumu Gumu Bazooka, and he gets thrown ways and ways away, and his crew immediately leaves, and they are now tasked with trying to find an island, a doctor on it. Meanwhile, there's a small shift to Captain Smoker, and we learn that Captain Smoker has made it to
The Grand
the
Line.
Grand Line, and he's going to Alabasta. That's his goal. So that was like super brief. It was like 5-10 minutes tops. With them doing that, and then it starts like snowing, but it's snowing constantly. And people are like, "Yeah, it's been pretty. The weather's been pretty steady." And he's like, "Oh, that must mean we're close to an island if the weather gets steady." And she then explains there are 4 basic types of islands. There's a spring, summer, autumn, and winter island, and each one of those islands has 4 seasons. So if you have a winter island, winter is just super cold, and summer there's going to be a little snow, and each one is different. And those different. Hold on.
Just a brief pause.
This must do the clock. There we go. So there's 16 different combinations for what kind of season it's going to be at any given time, and these islands' weather patterns are intermingling, and that's why you have the crazy weather. Sometimes it'll be windy, sometimes it'll be snowing, sometimes you'll have hurricane winds, sometimes there'll be a thunderstorm out, all that good stuff. And so that's kind of cool. What else did I write down? 16 seasons total. Ooh. Jeezums. And
Only One Piece was only 16 seasons.
Yep, that's true. So that was episode 78 to 79. Episode 80, I kind of wrote a lot of notes for that one. But they make it to this place called Drum Island, which we learned in like 2 seconds as soon as they land. They're in a little pirate ship, they're flying on their pirate flag, and a bunch of people spot them, and they're about to fire their guns at them. Luffy gets mad because they shoot Vivi, and he's about to fight them, and Vivi calms him down and says, "Luffy, you're being too reckless as a captain. You have someone who's sick, and we need help. They're the only ones who can help us." And so they go to start begging, and they get on their knees and start begging, "Oh, please, oh, please."
Oh, by the way,
And
we just hit 30K.
crap. Come on, guys. Unsubscribe, unlike, get us to under 10K. We don't have to do this. We can do this. We can do it. It's perfect. Great, grand, wonderful. All right, ready, break. Let's do it. Okay. So she says fighting can lead to Nami's death. So he actually learned something, and he comes down and he goes, "Oh, like not everything can be done with fighting. There's other tactics." Yep, Luffy learns a lesson. So then we immediately learn about a guy named Dalton, and he mentions, and he says, "Yeah, we can help you. You guys are pretty cool." So he brings him up to the town of, I think, Speedborn is the town.
There's Dalton.
And what's up?
I was just showing in my notes, Dalton.
Oh, okay. And he mentions they don't have a doctor, but they have a witch doctor on the island. And she kind of goes to different places, and we don't know when she's going to be here, because she's the only one on the entire island. Then he mentions, yeah, we used to have a king here, and I think it was, yeah. And they mentioned that Walpole, the guy that they just fought in the sea, used to rule there about a couple weeks ago until Black